Hello, I'm Adriana. I'm a SoulPath Mastery Teacher and Guide. I have a message for Sagittarius. This is Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Also, Venus in Sagittarius. This reading is going to be a little different than readings I've done in the past. I got some very strong guidance that I needed to do relationship readings this week, so you and your relationship with another person. Not specifying whether it's romantic or familial or like a friendship. We're just gonna have to see what comes through for you. And as always, I ask that you use your own discretion and to take into account that this reading is meant to empower and meant to inform, not meant to decide for you. That's up to you. Sag, please. Okay, spiritual lesson here, 3 of water. That's a nice omen. Your message, the world. The other, 4 of earth. Page of water. Okay, so follow the water. It's like that song, Follow the Drinking Gourd. This is about following that watery energy of intuition, of feeling, of knowing. Okay, 3 of water as the spiritual message is really interesting given what's going on between the 2 of you here. 3 of water is all about teamwork and celebration and coming together in a community. So I feel like, Sag, this is about really focusing on who is your community, who are the people you can count on, who are the ones who will come forward for you. And to realize that you are, this is going to sound elementary, but that you are part of a community. Even if you're more of a loner, even if you're more of someone who likes to do things by themselves, you're still part of a community somehow. May not be a deep community, it may be a pretty broad community, but this is about embracing your place in community. Now, 3 of water to me feels like local community rather than global, but it could be either. And so it's maybe also about, if this resonates with you more on the global scale, it's about who else is on the same kind of path as I am, who's in a similar place, who cares about the same kinds of things that I do. You know, it's funny with the internet and with everything being so connected, you can feel an affinity with someone that you never talk to or you never meet, you know? Someone like even another tarot reader or another presence on YouTube, you'd be like, yeah, I feel like them. I feel like if we met in person, they'd get me. There's a community aspect to that, even if there is no exchange, because everyone's trying to evolve, right? If you're watching this video, you're trying to evolve. You're trying to get to a better place. And there are other people that are doing the same. And this is about remembering that. So we have the world for you. This is what you're bringing to the table. Lovely energy here. Completion, joy, satisfaction. You have truly gone through learning a tough lesson. And it has culminated in this moment where you have so much understanding and you maybe don't know what's next, or you realize that you're going to have to kind of start a new cycle. But it's almost like this moment in time is frozen and you just feel complete. You have all of the answers for a certain thing that you've been really questing and questioning about. You've got everything with you. And this is a very buoyant, uplifted, joyful kind of energy. And I want to underscore, Sag, that in this energy you feel good. You feel complete. You feel accomplished. Now, the person who you're with, or the person who, or the relationship we're talking about, they're represented by the 4 of earth. Very different kind of energy. This is a rigid energy. It's a stagnant energy. Someone who doesn't like to change. Someone who doesn't like when things are outside of their control. Someone who's really afraid to let go. And that is what they're continuing to do. Is they just continue to hold on. And I don't see their position changing anytime soon. I think that this is kind of just the way they are. This is a permanent state for them. And there's a lot of fear surrounding this person. I think they live in fear a lot. They may not talk about it or you may not see it, but there is a lot of fear surrounding them, and that's why the control is so strong. I also get that this person is incredibly selfish and that they really can't look past their own fear, their own insecurity, their own way of doing things. And it's such a different place than where you are. You're in this space of global expansion and growth and accomplishment, and you don't accomplish without letting go of something. You know, learning and becoming better is about letting go about what doesn't fit or doesn't work or doesn't make sense anymore. And this person just isn't there. So, you know, the advice or what's in the future, we have the Page of Water, which is listen to your intuition. There is going to be a message coming for you. And it's almost like, see, the Page of Water is, everything is bookended into this control here. The control, if this were a flow type of spread, would be the central destination. So it's like you're going to receive communication not from this person, but from actually outside this person. And you know, this communication could be a dream. It could be messages from your guides, from your intuition. It could be a message from a like-minded person. That's where we're into that 3 of water, the double water again. And it's kind of like, I feel like the message is about letting sleeping dogs lie, letting things be. If this person wants to be stuck where they are, let them be stuck, because there is movement coming for you. There is the beginning of a new adventure coming for you. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Page of Water, please? Whoa. So who jumped out right away? 8 of Water. And remember what I said when we first started the reading, follow the water. So I think that you're going to get a message, a clear message about when it's time to cut your strings. Is that what it is? Cut your losses and move on. I think you're going to be getting a clear message about that pretty soon. And 8 of Water usually comes up when we have stayed too long. And I think, given all this water, what this says to me is, remember that you have other people. Remember that you have a network. Remember that there is a supportive community, that you're not alone in this. And I feel like the message that comes in is going to remind you of that. And it's going to really help you feel more positive about the future. The 8 of Water can feel kind of bleak because it's just like, oh, why did I stay so long? Where do I need to go? And, but I do really feel like you're going to get a clear message about that. I mean, there's so much intuition in this Page of Water card, and then with the other water cards around it, I just do feel like the message will be very clear and unmistakable. So, you know, the other thing that, yeah, this is interesting. Can you kind of see how the Page of Water, her head is tilted up like she's looking off this way? And the world is the same way. She's kind of looking up. 4 is right straight. So 4 of Earth is like, this is what reality is. This person is stuck. They're not moving. They don't want anything different. But the cards on the other side are like looking above, rising above, looking beyond where this person is. So it's almost as if you're being asked to kind of disregard or ignore them in your plans for the future, and to just keep listening to that intuitive sense, and listen to what other people are telling you. I think that as you go through your days with the mindset that I'm part of a larger community, I'm part of a supportive community, you're going to hear those words back, maybe from places you didn't expect. This is about having a different perspective about your environment and having that environment respond to you in a different way. So if you had on like those glasses where you can only see blue things, you would only see blue things. And then if you had glasses on that could only see red things, you would see different things, but they would be red. What if you didn't have glasses on? You'd see the blood, the red and the blue and the green and the purple. You'd see everything, but it just depends on what you're looking for. So if you want to see betrayal, you're going to see that. If you want to see loneliness, you're going to see that. But if you want to see community, if you want to see support, if you want to see love, you're going to see that. But you have to look beyond the reality that's kind of in front of you. You have to look beyond and ask the environment to show you different things. Okay, I do want to get one more card. Can you expand the spiritual message of this, please? Seven of Earth. Okay. So it's very similar. This is an analytical card, figuring out where things are, really, what's the word? Not observing, but assessing where are things. And that was to clarify the Three of Water. And these cards are very harmonious together. So again, you're being asked to look at who's an ally, who's neutral, and then who's against you. All right, and focus on the neutral or the ally. Really focus on the ally the most. Interesting kind of swirl happening in these two cards. One with the snake on the arm and the other with the hair of the mermaid. So I feel like this information is going to bring you back to a place of knowing that you had in the past, but maybe had dropped. And now you're going to pick it up again, and it's going to keep expanding. So that might mean someone who you didn't know was on your in your corner, or you'd kind of forgotten was in your corner, is going to come back and provide you a different kind of support, a different kind of network that will grow. Okay, Sag, I think that's it for us today. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for joining me. My words are blah. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a SoulPath Mastery Teacher and Guide, and what that means is I help you learn how to live in harmony with your body, mind, and soul. So there's a couple different ways that I do this. I help people more long-term. I also help people short-term with astrology readings and tarot, and or a combination of both. So if you're looking for extra guidance, please do check out soulguidancewithAdriana.com. There's a link in the description below. And I'll look forward to seeing you soon.